can take you from the depth of despair, from the futility and the degradation of a cruel world, to a place where beauty and trust have some meaning, some purpose. It can free you, lift you, heal you. I'm a changed man, and a better one.
All this with a paintbrush.
This for me. Thanks, doll.
My pleasure.
Chris, I'm not waiting around much longer.
All is about to be revealed. Stan, your music, thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final entry in tonight's competition really does speak for itself. And might I just add on a personal note that you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
But do I sense a winner?
We can't vote for a uniform modelled by a man.
Who are you calling a man, Marge?
Michael. I like it, even with Guy inside it, I like it.
Morning, all.
Oh, at least she can turn up on time this morning.
Careful. You have to be nice to me now, or else I'll say bad things about you when I go away.
Go away.
Annie here has decided to forsake Shortland Street for the tropical climes of Dunedin.
Oh, it's a shame. I mean, for us, not for you, or for Dunedin.
When are you going?
Working out my notice, even as we speak.
This wouldn't have anything to do with a certain Dr. Fleming, would it?
Guilty?
Nurses, all they're here for is to nab themselves a doctor.
Nabbing a doctor counts for half the course at nursing school.
How come nobody's tried to nab me yet?
Give it time.
Do you have a good time last night?
Sure. Hey, congratulations.
On what?
On moving. On you and Meredith. I hope you'll be very happy.
You mean that?
Of course I do. It's great.
Thank you.
Morning, Chris.
Well, I suppose you're happy now. You got what you want.
What do I want?
To clear the hallowed halls of the scourge of sexual deviancy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you haven't heard. Meredith and Annie are leaving.
Oh, are they?
Yes, they are. And the reason they're leaving is because they can't take the fingers being pointed at them from behind the reception desk.
I never said anything
You
that
made life here impossible for them. Congratulations. Now you can gloat at your victory.
Carmen.
So how do you think Audrey will take it?
She'll have a permanent attack of the vapours.
Are you scared?
Oh, petrified. Funny thing is, I'm not really worried about telling Andrew at all.
My treat. Unless Guy...
Oh, no. Well, if you insist.
Thanks. A toast to the Warners. Oh, and to the missing Horny.
Wherever he may be. Now, have you heard from him yet?
Maybe the call of Guatemala is just too seductive. Are you off too?
Yeah, I've got a client at 1. Thanks for lunch.
Yeah, thanks. See you.
Bye.
If you ask me, that design was quite ordinary.
I don't remember asking.
I suppose you think everyone should be wearing your Lady of the Night creation.
It's not my fault you're all fashion Philistines.
Oh, Annie, Meredith, I hear you're leaving the clinic.
Yes, Marge. So?
I'd just like to say it's a shame that we're losing you both.
Oh, is that so? Where did I get the idea you'd be delighted?
Oh, no, of course not. I know some people have put it about that I'm prejudiced over certain sorts of, various kinds of behaviour.
What sort of behaviour is that, Marge?
Well, not behaviour, really. Variations of behaviour. Oh, people who are...
Lesbians?
Single-sex couples. Well, I'd just like to say that I'm not. Prejudice, I mean.
Well, I'll certainly sleep better tonight. Annie?
You've no idea what a weight that is off my mind.
I just wanted to get that out in the open. Make it quite clear that I'm not responsible for them leaving.
You keep telling yourself that, Marge. You might even end up believing it.
Oh, good morning. How are we today?
We're very well, aren't we, Meredith?
Yes, Annie. Happy as Larry. Morning, Kirsty.
Have a nice day.
They're gay, Marge, not deaf.
I'm just trying to be pleasant.
Trying to make up, you mean, for all those nasty things you said about them last week?
Look, I am sure Meredith and Annie respect my right to have my own opinions. There are certain lifestyles I do not hold with, but that doesn't mean that common courtesy has to fly out the window.
Oh, come on, Marge. Bending over backwards is probably worse than just ignoring them.
Well, what am I meant to do, for goodness sake?
Well, why don't you just pretend they're Guy and Carmen, to name but one example, and treat them as such?
Yeah, but they are not Guy and Carmen. I treat people as individuals.
Do you just?
I do. I'm an individual too, and I have my values. Do you expect me to turn my back on them?
Your values? Well, if they stop you from treating Annie and Meredith like normal people, I mean, maybe you should.
We'll call you in a couple of days. Bye, Jen. Bye, Paul.
So it's back to Dunedin again, Meredith.
At the end of the week.
Got your winter woolies still bitter down there, I hear.
I don't think keeping warm will be a problem. Catch you later, Jen.
Still on the outer, aren't I?
Are you surprised?
Well, given the circumstances, I'm trying the best I can.
Don't bite my head off.
Everyone makes a show of being so permissive. Be a different story, though, if their own child were doing it.
Nick, after I'd picked myself up off the floor, I hope I'd manage a little tolerance.
I am being tolerant, Jenny. I'm being very tolerant.
Yes.
Oh, dear, I better get the skate.